I really enjoyed getting to know my team better because at first it was really awkward and you don't really know them very well, so you're kind of nervous. But really, after just like a day, or maybe not even a day, but just after a little while, like we all got to know each other better, and we've gotten so close over the past 2 weeks.
You formed a lot of relationships with other people, and like even though you worked a lot, it was fun, and sometimes you didn't want to do it, but it ended up being fun and a better thing, and you grow a lot closer with God through that because you learn how to serve, and you kind of learn how to be happy about when you serve and what the outcome actually is.
I mean, while you're here, you'll build such a relationship with God and other people around you, and it's so much fun, you know. You get to work in the ways of God that you never even knew were possible, and it was so much fun.
I originally thought that it was just like no fun, you just have to keep doing everything, but now that I've actually done serving, it means you work for people and you do it with a whole heart, but it doesn't mean you don't have to have fun. It means you're supposed to have fun doing it. You're supposed to enjoy helping others.
I know that I'm not working to please myself and other people. I'm working as if I'd be working for God, and everything I do will reflect Him because I'm a Christian and I share that with other people.
I feel like I've become a better leader, and I like to serve more now because I've gone through this whole program.
Mostly it's just like seeing how we help the kids and seeing how much of an effect it has on how they go, what their days are like with our help. It really helps me understand like how much we are needed.
I really enjoy kitchen duty and also working on the projects because in the projects we were clearing fields so that we could keep fences up longer, you know, and so that you wouldn't have to replace them. And in the kitchen you're serving campers and you get to like sort of, you know, you get to talk to them a little bit whenever you're serving them, and you really see, you know, how much you've changed over the years. Like you used to be that camper and now you're here serving them.
My favorite part of being in Team Team is definitely like, getting to know the other members on my team and growing with them and just talking to each other and learning more about each other.
The first thing I enjoyed on the hike was just like, I was really prideful and I was the navigator, and so I was just like, yeah, let's get it done. Like, I'm gonna get them like point A to point B in like the quickest time possible, and my pride just like got in the way, and I was just like, went on the way I thought, like without even thinking, without even like asking my co-navigator, and I got us lost for about like, it was all said and done, it was like close to 2 hours. And so that was just like a really humbling experience just because like I had to like put my pride away, and it was just like a reality check, so to speak.
I learned that being impatient really does not help you whatsoever in any way on that hike. I mean, you can want to get there as much as you possibly want, but really it's up to your teammates and how well they do their jobs, and you have no control over it whatsoever.
I liked it because it really got our group closer, because by literally the first day of the hike, it felt like I personally felt like we had been with the group for like at least a week. So I feel like it really definitely brought us closer within like a day of being together.
I mean, with Timothy Team, you come in and you're here for a week and you go through a lot of training, and then they just kind of throw you with the training you've been given into a bunch of day campers, and you have leaders there and they're there in case you screw up, but the day campers are there and you're mostly taking care of them and interacting with them, and it's a lot of responsibility. And I kind of like having responsibility over things, but it also always makes me nervous. And with day campers, it's kind of like, well, you have it and you can't make it go away. It's there. There's no way out of it. And so with the day campers, a lot of what I've learned and have really enjoyed with them is that no matter what really happens, they're always ready to do the next thing, and they're always they bounce back really quickly. Even if one of the activities you just did they completely hated, they're ready to go up and go again. and I really like the way they do that.
Definitely just like step up and be that leadership role and know that like sometimes you have to not be their best friends, but be the person that tells them like what they need to be doing. And it's also given you a lot of patience for those children.
Just one thing I've enjoyed and learned from is just like how hard it is, but also how rewarding it is to like be a counselor. It like makes me like reminisce on the times like I was out of control, like at senior camp and junior camp, and just like how counselors had to like bring me back into word time and like get me from like straying off. But it's so rewarding like getting to know that, and it's just like I would love to like grow up and be a counselor and be on staff here, like here at New Life.
I definitely want to try whenever I go home to create that sustainable, authentic relationship with the Lord and to have those friends that can encourage me and talk to me and through it.
I feel like each year as camp goes by, the more and more people who actually like want that relationship with Christ and like want to pursue that and keep on going. And I feel like Nehemiah, people, they were there to like serve and stuff, and they wanted to learn more about Christ, but even more so now, it's like that's like the priority. And so I think being with other believers that like want the same thing you do is pretty cool.